And welcome back, everybody. This is OSG Development for RedM Part 2. The previous Part 1, we went over how to extract the exterior building and went over some modeling of the building. Today, we will go over some basic texturing of our interior model, and we will be working on these MLOs. Here, we'll grab some textures from buildings within Blackwater. So we're looking at some textures from this building right here, and also we'll be like inspecting around with other textures that may be possible I can use. In the past, I've used this building over here for some textures in some of my models there. Just remember that you whatever you see in game may not always be the same, so you have to play around with the different textures when doing this. So at this time, I'm gonna go back to Blender 4.2, and as you can see, I moved the model above my current model so I can have a better look at everything. I will start to hide and inspect different parts of this model. Remember when importing these models that you will have to make sure to find any missing textures along with anything, and it's okay to move these because you will not be using this for your exporting this out. So you're only using it to grab the textures. So I'm going to just hide some parts of this wall. I'm going to inspect it. I'm going to use this wall here. And then I am going to just have a look around to see what else I'm going to use currently right now. So I'm going to just see if I can, if this was not separated, you can select all, and then you can hit P and then hit separate by material, just like that pretty much. So going back in there, so I said grab those textures, and I will also be using this floor. So I'll come over here and copy the name of that floor AB name. I'm going to come down to my current model, and I will go ahead and hide my exterior. We will not be using this for anything at all. So I'll come over here to the floor, and I'm going to now just select the model and then hit into edit mode. And I'll be selecting the floor. From there, I'll be going up to Solid's tools, and then I'll be going down to the drawable and shaders and searching for standards. So what you want to do is expand the drawable, and then you will then try to look for the little menu on the bottom right here, and you can search by standard. And then I'm going to create one standard for now. As you can see, everything is going to be all glass and like a mirror effect there. So I'll see how many more shaders I will need, and I believe I need maybe at least 3 more shaders, and I'll just do 4 for now. I will then select the one of the unassigned shaders and assign the floor to that shader, and then I'll start to look at the roof, and I will copy different parts of the roof, and then I will be assigning that to shader number 5, as you can see right there. The rest should be assigned to number 3, and I'll keep number 4 just number 6 just in case for later on. So that being said, I will make sure that that is the correct shader. There's nothing that I'm missing part of that part there. And with that, I will then go and start looking at those shaders and seeing, as you can see, nothing's happening because I pasted into the wrong location. So basically at this point, I will now come up to my UV editing. You will see the menu has changed a little bit. You want to then come over to your third from the top and select that button there, and then you can now basically start to look at your solemns and then see if this was done correctly. And as you can see, nothing was assigned because I did not do this properly. So I will remove that shader. You must be out of edit mode to remove anything there. So you just hit remove, and I'll go and create another shader and redo this again. So go again, come down to drawables, going down to shaders, and standard was default there for me already. I'm gonna now basically select that, so that's an empty one. I will basically come here and assign that shader to that number 4. And now I'm gonna hit that drop down menu, and then I'm gonna search for the previous shader. As you can see, it gets a little bit darker. You can't really see any texture. So I'm going to come down here and I'm going to grab the AB diffuse name and bring this over here a little bit. You can see some menus on the top. So on the very middle part right here, you're going to place that AB name so you can get a better view of this. Go into edit mode. You're going to select that floor. You can see that there's no you cannot see anything. I'm using this program called UniV. I believe I shared this in my Discord. You can get unwrap your normals. I'm gonna just make sure that I miss it. I'm gonna merge any vertices by distance to see. So there's no vertices that were removed. So I'm gonna start to expand this a little bit, making it a little bigger. Trying to get a better view of this. I may have to like just make some adjustments here and there. You can do the same thing too, however you like, right? To get a better view of this, you'll have to probably get out of mode or click somewhere else so they can get a view. You can start inspecting this and seeing how everything looks. And then now we'll start working on the on the rest of the textures. So I may use this roof here. So let me grab that name here. Coming back down to my model, selecting that roof that I had assigned to that texture, and I will now apply that. I will then come over and grab the name of the AB, and I'll paste that in here as well. I'm gonna select some parts of the model, and I am gonna do the same thing. Select A over there in that screen, and I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap those. Same thing over here, and I'm gonna also unwrap that as well. And you can come around. We can inspect to see how does it look inside. And some parts do a little bit look a little bit big, so maybe I'm gonna just select A over here and then resizing the box to making it look a little bit better. Same thing over here. Sometimes you may have to also flip rotate this, so do as you please. As we look around, we can just see everything is looking okay for now. You can always make adjustments later on in parts of your modeling after you export it. You can always make some adjustments to your thing. Now going on, we will go into selecting the walls. So I'm going to hide this, and I'll select the texture of this wall here. And just seeing what else maybe I'll add some trim just like how this model has done it. I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so with that being said, I could select that AB shader. Coming down to my model and going into edit mode, I will now select that. Should select everything. Hit my drop down menu and paste my AB model in there. Again, you'll see that there's no effect on that, so I grab my diffuse and I paste my diffuse over here. I start selecting different parts of the wall, and I will basically start highlighting and just making sure that everything is part of that thing. I go over here, I select A, and I'm gonna hit normal. I will then go ahead and like rotate this to 180 degrees and making sure that it's kind of lining up there. One thing also to remember, to always make sure that you are saving your project, and you can go ahead and make sure that you're always hitting like maybe Control S or whatever occasionally. And on top of that, in the past, I have mentioned that I use a small plugin, right, called Power Save, and then with Power Save, you can have it auto save for you for every 2 minutes. It's a really great program. Right now, currently, I'm not doing that, using that, so I'm just showing you some what I'm doing right now. So as we continue, I'm going to select over here and then hit A on that. I'm going to expand this, make it a little bit bigger, maybe bring it down a little bit, and we'll make some adjustments. I'll select the back walls. It looks like this could be part of the back. We can just make some adjustments as well. Hit an A and then I'm going to rotate this here as well, and then make that a little bit bigger. We'll continue along to the other side, and we'll do the rest of the walls here. Another thing also to remember too is if you are working on a new location and you exported out a model from Codex and you're noticing it is not straight on the axes, you can rotate it, but however, do remember that to clear all transforms before exporting it out. But if you are working on a model that will be staying in one place, you will, there's some tricks around it. You cannot just rotate it to export it and expect it to work. All right, so now with that being said, I'm going to now just have a look around, and I can make some adjustments later on. I'm just looking to see how everything is. I'm just gonna come over here and just work on fixing some of my details that I have added in. And I will, if you are setting it to the origins here, make sure that to see the arrows, you have to basically come over to the left to your move tool right here, and you can get a better view of your axes here. I'm going to just make a little adjustments, just kind of have a look inspecting it. I may have to make some rotations on it. I'll see in a second. Again, over here, I'm just going to come and have a look, maybe move this out from the wall a little bit. So just kind of make my small little adjustments. Same with this one as well. Looks like it's okay. I mean, looks, and the back won't matter. It's always on your front. Then you do remember that if you see when you do make some movements, you're gonna see some numbers have been changed. You want to make sure that everything you've selected here, you're gonna hit clear all transforms. All right, so you cannot export this with that being said. So at this point, I'm now going to come up and I'm going to go in and check any of my face orientations. Okay, you're going to come up here to the top and you're going to come down to face orientations, right? Yeah, top face orientations. You're going to come around and you want to see whatever is inside must be blue. If you're noticing any reds, you want to fix that. So it looks like I may have to actually fix part of this door frames here. I missed that. And so at this point, I'm going to just like have a look around. So I see some gaps right here. So I'm just going to go into edit mode, and then I'm going to select some edges here. Yeah, I'm just going to have a look, just inspect this. I'm gonna just select some edges here, and I'm gonna hit F to fill those gaps that I miss. You can come out of edit off the face orientation, and you can have a look at it. May have to make some minor adjustments, but we'll see this in a second. We'll come back into face orientation. We'll continue coming around to different parts. So I see another edge over here, so I get a little bit closer. Hitting period key on your numpad will bring you will jump you to that selected edge. I'll come and I'll select edges. Okay, that does not look good, so I'll select this edge right here and that edge, and I'll hit F, and then I'll look at this edge and I will select those edges and this edge and hit F as well. Again, I'm going to come out of face orientation mode and then get off object. I can see that there is some bleeding in the texture, so let me just come in here and fix this. So selecting the face and unwrapping that. Okay, that looks like it needs to be, maybe, I don't know, we'll see how that looks. Well, you know what, let's just grab the name of that diffuse, and let me just expand this a little bit open, and we'll just paste that. Okay, so let's see where this is. All right, so this looks like it might be a little bit too big, so we'll move this up a little bit, shrink it, and then let's see how this looks now. I mean, it looks okay, and it's not too bad. We can make some adjustments later on and see how things go, right? All right, so what else can we do? Let's see any more. Looks like maybe over here we have some edges that some gaps we might have missed along the way when modeling this. So I'll just come in here, and let's do that. As we continue to edit these gaps, I really hope you like these series, and then in part 3 we will then start to going over how to actually get this model ready for the game. So please do subscribe to my channel, and keep your eyes out for part 3. I do hope to have weekly uploads. It does take some time to edit any of these videos there, so it's not so easy for me, as I have like other things in life that I take care of, like my family and work as well. So I hope you all like this series that I'm creating, and please keep your eyes out for more to come in the future, and part 3 will be coming soon. Thank you very much, and have a good day. Bye for now.